Hi, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet. So I've had this channel for about 2 years now, and I've had my Indian content channel for about a year. And I thought it was finally time to sit down to actually explain just who I am. I have lived all over the country, and I've mostly lived in the South and on the East Coast in the United States. Many years ago, I did actually graduate from college with a BS in elementary education and child development. And shortly after that, I did actually become an Army combat medic. I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina in May of 2003 and graduated in July, then went on to Fort Sam Houston, where I did 16 weeks of AIT medic school. And I went on to Fort Sill for a couple years, and I was in the MEDAC there, actually giving all the basic training soldiers their shots when they first joined the Army. And then from there, I went with the 10th CASH, and I was in Baghdad at the hospital. The CASH is a combat support hospital, actually. But I was a medic working on the ward there, but I did spend some time in the ER, and I did actually get to help scrub in the OR a couple times, and that was a lot of fun. So while in Baghdad, I did actually re-enlist for Stationer Choice, Germany, and I got an amazing tax-free bonus. That's one of the benefits about being deployed, is that your pay is not taxable. So after returning from Baghdad, I did actually get stationed in Germany at a small post called Dexheim, where I was a medic under first AD. Unfortunately, after about a year of being there, the whole post got shut down. So I went not too far away to another post called Wiesbaden Army Airfield. I think they changed their name. Now the name is called Kleber Clay Kaserne, I think. Wiesbaden is a gorgeous location, and it's in Hessen, and it's not too far from Frankfurt or Mainz. But one awesome thing about Germany is that you get to experience the culture, and you get to travel a lot. I mean, when I was stationed in Germany, I got to go see so much of my bucket list. I went to Paris on Bastille Day. I saw the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace in London. I got to go to Normandy and see Omaha Beach. I got to go to Venice during Carnival. I mean, I got to do so many amazing things, and that's because I was stationed there. If you want to know some other good duty stations, I did make a video all on it, and I'll put it right here. But yes, if you get a chance to go to Germany to be stationed there, then definitely take that opportunity. It is so much fun. After being with my unit for about 5 years, I ended up PCSing back to the United States to Fort Stewart, where I was in 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team and a Charlie Med in a Brigade Support Battalion. And that was a lot of fun too. But the best part was I was now closer to my family in South Carolina, only about a 2 or 3 hour drive, so that was just great. After being stationed with my unit for 5 years, I ended up switching to the National Guard since I had a child by then, and I just decided that I just needed to start to slow down. And then a couple years later, that's when I actually got out of the Army, and it wasn't my choice completely though, because my feet were just done. So I ended up medically retiring because of my feet. And that was back in 2019, I think November or December. And now I am happily retired in South Carolina with my 2 kids and my husband, and we just live here, and we really do enjoy it. I especially like the fact that it does not get too cold in the winter, because I absolutely hate the cold. Anyway, I will work on some story times for you guys, especially with my experiences in Iraq, as well as when I was in the Republic of Georgia, actually training the Georgian Army, and that was in 2008, the summer, when the Russians and the Georgians got into that conflict, and the Russians ended up invading the country, and yeah. So that will be interesting story time. Until next time, if you have any questions, then please feel free to ask. And right here, I'll put my old Q&A video. Thanks for watching.